Hey, this is Matsan and welcome back to our channel.
Hi again! So, in this episode, we're gonna share with you a little story that happened during our Missouri trip because we got caught by the border police. It was a stupid story actually. I mean, we were stupid.
Yeah, we've been to Missouri for like a small trip together, like a small vacation during May holidays. And everything was fine, everything was great and so on. And somehow, because we were looking at those bunkers, yes?
Yeah, we were traveling between bunkers and there was one spot. It was pretty much the end of that day and we realized that we were very near the border.
Very near Russia, yeah,
the border
Kaliningrad.
to Russia.
Because Poland has actually a border with Russia, not with this, how to say, mainland Russia. I don't know how to say that. Not this big part of Russia, but it's this smaller part of Russia on the north corner. It's called the Kaliningrad. We just realized, wow, we are so close to that part, yes? So let's check out how the border looks like, yes? And I just found out in Google Maps that there is like a small border which is not really protected by anything, supposed to not be. And we were like, yeah, why not? Let's go, yeah?
Yeah, we were driving to this border and basically there was nothing more nearby. It was just some village people living there and with cows, some animals, and then we saw a sign which is the pre-border because it mentioned something like after this logo only the local people can enter.
Yeah, like for people who would like to go there.
Who lives there can
yeah, but I'm
there.
just saying for people who would like to go there, please be aware of that sign.
Naughty as us, we saw it and we kind of ignored it. We just driven by. Yeah, and we drove all the way till this final border. It was like super simple. It was like a stick as a border of Poland side with the logo saying this is the Polish border. And in the middle there was like, I don't know how long it is, like a gap, like a road of nothing with trees, some muddy road. And then you can see Russia border on the other side, also a stick, but in the poor condition. On that side, it's basically just forest.
Yeah, there was just forest. Yeah.
So on this Polish side, we didn't cross it, of course, because we know that there will be penalty and we don't have any documents, so we shouldn't do that. We know. We saw that there is a sign saying all the regulation that if you cross it, what's gonna be the result, what's gonna be the penalty, and there's a camera up there. Just by the way. So we saw the camera, we read this whole sign, very curious, read through it, and I was like, hey, that was fun. And then we decided to make a selfie. Like, why not?
Why not? Yeah, like why not?
So we made a selfie of us, a selfie of the car with the border and the border itself. We had so much fun. And then we finished the trip there. And then we go backwards.
I already had some kind of like, it's not gonna happen normally. There was a camera and we shouldn't even cross that part. And of course there was a border car. We are going to this direction and he was going this direction.
Opposite direction.
Opposite one. I was thinking like, okay, here we go. Of course he just showed this like this stick, yes, and shine up the lights. There was a person inside and he like, so how did you like the border of Russia, yeah? And
how was the trip, ladies and gentlemen? Was that fun?
I felt so embarrassed that I was like, it was fine, and I know we shouldn't be there.
The worst part is that I am now waiting for my residence card, which means that anyways, I should have bring my passport with me because that's the only, let's say, valid and legal document to prove who I am here. However, I didn't bring it. I have the expired residence card with my old surname on it, without his surname. Yeah, so originally in the system that my cases are processing, it's with my new surname. And so he used my old surname, he couldn't find it, everything he found under this name is expired documents, and so we were trying to explain him what's going on with my current case right now. I am legal here and so on. However, as much as he understands, he has to follow the procedure. Yeah, we understood. Yeah, we understood that. So he said that he had to bring us back to the border police station to do the further check of me.
He was like, everything is good with you, with me, yeah, but we have to check that person. And then we end up in that station, and people were very friendly. That's very nice. I mean, they are amazingly good people, I have to say. However, there was one person, very scary look, yeah, like I think it's more for those people who are
trying to run away,
trying to
in
do
any
something worse. There was still those bigger people inside, yes?
Yeah, that guy was with a gun, and he was just guarding the door, because we were brought to a room, like their office, and there was a lady. She was really friendly, checking us, and the guy who caught us, he was just also there, but super chilling and joking and so on. And they have this tough guy at the door with that gun, just in case if we are playing with some...
is running away.
Yeah, if I'm trying to run away, yeah. But overall, this whole checking, it was quite long. It took us around 2 hours.
2.5 hours.
2.5 hours, and we were supposed to be going to buy dinner, go home, so we were starving. It was, I don't know, 18 or 19, somewhere around there. The problem was that the system, I don't know, it's because of the different province or because of what exactly, those systems weren't connecting together. So they were trying to find some data of me or trying to input some data, but it just didn't work out. So this lady has to call the support from the other lady to figure this all out. Yeah, so we were just there waiting, and meanwhile we were just chit-chatting with this lady from the border control, where to go in Mazure, what she recommend locally, what happened before, who were caught in this border.
I think it's also because you're my wife, so that makes things way easier, yeah?
Yeah.
When we were even going back from Sweden once, they also checked us.
Just because I am foreign.
Yeah, we were in Sweden, we were waiting in a bus station.
No, we were back in Poland already.
Yeah, already in Poland, and we were waiting in a bus station. Point is that this bus station was very close to the harbor, yeah? A car from nowhere.
Like a minivan.
And without any signature on it, nothing. And just two people with guns came to us like, oh, hello, this is the border control, yeah? And so on. I was like, I'm Polish, I'm Polish.
So this time in Mazure, it was the second time, my second time.
And it's recorded there in the system.
To get checked, by border police. Luckily, everything went pretty well, because anyways, I am legal here, waiting for the final decision of the residence card. So eventually I got the penalty of traveling without travel document.
And I got the penalty of crossing that border,
yeah. So my penalty was 50 zloty, and your penalty was 100 zloty.
Yeah, plus those points, yeah? It's like standard penalty, actually.
Yeah, but overall it was such a pleasant, it's weird to say that, but it was such a pleasant experience that you got the new story to tell, and we had such a nice conversation with those people. And it was so funny because after we finished this whole thing, we were ready to go, and one of those two ladies, one of them was saying, oh, goodbye, it was nice meeting you, and the other one is leading us out, and she was proposing me like, maybe you want to go to toilet. I'm like, maybe no, it's okay. Are you sure? Like proposing, and eventually when we say final goodbye, she was like, maybe it's not to say, maybe we shouldn't say see you again, just say goodbye. The take from this story is that if you don't have valid residence card with you as a foreigner, always travel with the passport or any legal document.
Yeah, that's the point, because many foreigners actually forget about this, and then they like her all the time, and then you have this kind of problem, you can just go out and then they might catch you even just anywhere.
And if you are like us, you're married, so you're under this married identity, even just have a copy of your wedding certificate. That would be very useful. And these 2 times, both the police were telling us that we should have shown this paper. It's gonna, even just an e-scan or like a copy of it, it's gonna be useful. which we still haven't do. Yeah, so that was the story. It was fun, of course. Parents were angry at us, and like we're stupid and we cannot sit on our ass, and we understand that. Yeah, something.
We understand that, so but talking like this, you can always just sit on your ass and die eventually from boredom.
Yeah, so luckily nothing bad happened to us. Money is money, you earn it again. Yeah. But that was a fun story, fun experience. But just learn it from us. That is enough.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's it.
That was it. Hope you guys enjoyed this little episode, and we'll see you again soon.
See you. Bye bye.
Cheers.